Hi, this is Evert from Contest Chest. I want to show you some recent changes that we made to the website and how it will work from now on and how you can get the most out of Contest Chest from now on. Our goal with Contest Chest is to make it the best website where you can find all the competitions that you are interested in entering, and to make it easy for you to organize the competitions that you've already entered, keep track of them so that you can enter them again. And so that you can maximize your chances of winning. If you've used this website before, then you'll know that this link is the best one to click on. Contests you haven't viewed yet. If you click on that, it shows you contests for your country that you haven't opened yet. So if you click on that button that says show me this contest, then the contests disappear from this list. And at the moment, this list shows all the competitions for your country. It's not refined further. The search is not refined in more detail. So it shows a whole lot of contests. You see here 662 that are for the United States that I haven't viewed yet. So it's quite a lot, and they are various things that you can win, gift cards, what have you. And some of these would be interested in some people, and some people will not be interested in some of these some of these prizes. And what we want to do in the future is to make it possible for you to filter this list even more, so that you can find only the contests that you are interested in. And for that purpose, we've already started capturing further information about these competitions. So let's look at this one as an example. So what we've started doing is we've started capturing data about a category for each competition, so that in future you can say which categories you're interested in and which ones not. And we've also started capturing data about requirements to say this competition needs Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you can't enter this competition. And so that you'll be able to filter and say that you're not interested in competitions that require Facebook. You only want to see other competitions. And that will save you a lot of time when you look through the list of competitions. So that will bring down the whole list of 662 competitions down to a much smaller, manageable list of only the ones that you are interested in. We're also starting to capture age requirements. So if there's a minimum age or whatever, then you'll be able to enter your date of birth, and then the system can automatically determine which contests you're allowed to enter, so you don't have to go through all the schlep of reading through the rules of the competitions only to find out that you're not eligible to enter that competition. So we'll make it so that you can automatically do that, and it save you a lot of time. So this is going to be great once we get to this point where we can filter all the competitions for you. But in order to get there, we need accurate data about each competition. And that is what this is about, because we're now going to make it possible for you to help us keep this information accurate. If you see a problem, if you look at this competition and you see but it doesn't actually require Facebook, then you can change the data that we have about the competition. And if you do that, it will only take a few seconds of your time to make a change. Then it will help other users, because it will save them a lot of time if the information becomes more accurate. And you will also benefit in the same way when other users take the time to quickly make a change when they see something that is inaccurate about the competition. So in this way, if everyone works together, then we can build up a nice community of people who help each other get this information as accurate as possible, so that you can find the competitions that you're interested in as quickly as possible. So you might be worried that if we start allowing anyone to change this data that we capture about the competition, then it will become chaos, because anyone can just change the competition, change the data, and they might break stuff and ruin the work that other people did. But don't worry, because that is how Wikipedia works, and it works very well for them. So let me just show you that as an example. In case you don't know yet how Wikipedia works, here's a page that I looked at recently, and on Wikipedia, at the top right, you'll see there's always an edit link and a view history link. If we click on edit, then any person can change this page. Any person can change this this page on Wikipedia. You can also let me make a change there. See, there's a change that I made. If I go at the bottom, it says save page or preview. So I'm just going to preview. I just don't want to save that. So I'm going to say show preview. And there's my change on Wikipedia. It's not really there yet because it's still not saved. It's just in preview. But if I click the save button, then this will really change that page on Wikipedia. And now, how do they prevent people from abusing this privilege of not breaking the pages? Because Wikipedia looks okay. You never see any bad things in there. And the way they do that is like this. I'll show you. It's on this. If you click on View History, you'll see it. I'm not going to make the change. I'm just leaving this page. So you'll see my change is not there. So this thing here shows changes that various people made, and what you could do is you could click, say, compare this version to that latest version, and if you click on that, it will show you what changes have been made. You can see someone they changed the date to this date. Someone changed stuff there. So by keeping track of what people changed, they make it safe. So they know what any person has changed, and what they also have is they have these little undo links. And anyone can go and click undo and undo a change that another person did. And what they also do on Wikipedia is when you make a change there, they send an email to all of these people who have already made changes to the page. People who are trying to work on this page and trying to keep it nice. So they all receive emails to say what change you've made. And if they don't like what you've changed, if you're just trying to put spam in there or something, then they'll quickly come here and they'll click undo and they'll restore the page to the way it was before. And that's how they prevent people from abusing Wikipedia. And it's becoming a whole community of people. All these people who have edited this page, they're a community of people who care about this content. They want to keep it good, and they help each other keep this page accurate, as accurate as possible. And that's how Wikipedia works. That's how they manage to keep the content as good as it is. So let's just go back and make sure that I haven't accidentally broken anything. You can see my change is not in there. So that's how it works. That's how they do that. And that's what we're going to do on contestchest.com. We're also going to put similar functionality on Contest Chest, so that any person can change this data about a competition, but we're going to also keep track of it, keep track of all the changes that people make, and send emails to the person who added the competition and to all the people who edited it, so that they can see if someone's made a bad change and they can revert back to the old version. Okay, so let me show you how it's going to work, how people can make these changes and correct the information here, so that you can help other people and they can help you by getting more accurate information here. So if you look on the left, you'll see we have a new link here that says contests that haven't been checked yet. And what this means is when someone has added a new contest, or when someone has edited a contest that someone else added, then that competition lands on this list. That means it's not visible on any of the other lists. It's not visible on that list, and it's not visible on the list for that country. It's first landing here. And most people will ignore this list because the contest there can't be completely trusted yet. So they haven't been checked by someone yet, and they might be inaccurate. We know there are quite a few members have a habit of just selecting all the countries in the world, and that frustrates people because they open the competition and they see that it's actually not for their country. So that's why we always want to have someone check a competition. But so most users will ignore this and they'll just look at their own list. But when you've finished looking at the competitions on your own list, or if you want to help other users, then you can look at this list of contests that haven't been checked yet, and you can help us and other users check if the contests are correct, and then we can, then it will, once you've checked it, it will go into the main list. So let's look at this one as an example. Okay, so here's one that Farley Simpson added. Farley Simpson is a fictitious user that I use sometimes to test the system. So I have access to that account and I can see the emails from to and from Farley Simpson. So it just makes it easier for me to test whether the system works. So we'll see where the contest was added with these categories: cash and travel. It was added with the closing date, and it said the requirements of Facebook and Twitter and Google+. You must have all of those to enter this competition. And it says the minimum age is age of majority or guardian permission, and it says it is a single entry, and at the bottom it has selected all the states for the USA. So in order to check this contest, we must first open it. So we just click there, and this of course opens the competition. So this is what it looks like. We can click on enter now there. And now I can't see the rules anymore. But anyway, on this we can already say you can join using this your social login. You can join using one of those, or you can simply complete this form. So this means this contest doesn't require you to have Facebook or Google or Twitter. It's optional. You may use those, but you can also just fill in the form. So you can see there's something inaccurate there. And let's just click back and get to the rules of the competition. There's the rules, and we can see in the rules it says it's okay in the 50 states of the United States plus DC, and they say you must be 21 years of age. What else is interesting over here? I think the rest is okay. So if we go back to the competition, you know that when you open a competition, it doesn't only open in a new tab, but this page changes when you've opened it. You see this bit has changed, and now you also see this bit here at the bottom, which says this contest hasn't been checked yet, and you could help us and other users by checking its details. And here's a little tick box that says I have checked the details of this contest and confirm that they are correct. If you tick that, you first get a pop-up window that appears to ask you if you've really checked it, and you must only say yes if you have really checked it. I'm going to say cancel it now because I haven't actually checked it yet. Okay, so let's start editing this contest so we can correct those errors that we saw. So if you scroll to the right here, you'll see there's a new button here, edit and correct this contest. There's always been a one called report a problem, but this is now a new one, edit and correct this contest. So if you click on that, then it opens this page, and if you have added competitions before, then you'll be familiar with this, but if you haven't added contests before, then this is new to you. So on the left you see all kinds of details about the contest, because the person who added it has already added all that information. I just want to scroll to the right, so you can see on the right hand side there's a window where you can see the whole contest. So you can see the whole so you can see all the contest on the right, and you can see the details on the left. So here you can simply go and look at what's been selected. That contest has a cash equivalent as a prize and it's travel, so that is fine, nothing wrong there. And here we say this is where the requirements were set. Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus, and we saw that those are not really necessary, so we can take those out. That is okay. This is actually daily entry, and we saw that the minimum age is actually 21, and we saw down here we can see the countries, and we can say for the country USA it's not all the regions. So for example, it's not armed forces foreign are not excluded, it's just the 50 states plus DC. Those are the only ones. And if we've done there, we can just click submit contest, and we've made changes to this competition. And here we can see the changes. We can see the minimum age is now 21. There's all those requirements like Facebook that are gone now, and we can see at the bottom the states are correct. And what you'll notice is at the top it says it was added by Farley Simpson, and here on the right there's interesting stuff. It says it's version 6 already, it was last edited by me, and you can see the change history there. Now what's also happened here is at the moment when I made this change, Farley received an email to notify her that someone has changed the contest that she added. All the people who added the competition or edited it or checked the competition would receive such email. So let's go and look at Farley's email account, and it says a contest that you added has been edited by another user. So we look at that, it says you're receiving this email because of this, and here's a link to see the change history of the contest. So let's look at that, and here it is. Here's the change history. Here are the changes that I made. I removed all this Facebook, changed that to daily. I changed the age to 21 minimum, and I removed those areas. So on this page you can see all the changes that were made, and what's interesting here is you can click on this restore button. So if you wanted to undo all those changes that were done there, you could click on restore, and that would put it back to the way it was. So I'm currently still logged in as myself. Let me log out. I want to log back in as Farley. Okay. I'm just going to click there and go back to the contest. So you can see I'm logged in as Farley. And here's this thing that says the contest hasn't been checked yet, because it's been changed since the last time that it was checked. So I'm now Farley. I've seen that the changes are okay, and I'm going to just say it's okay. Okay, so now that I've checked the contest, I've marked it as checked and correct. If we now go back to the change history, then we'll see right on the right it says checked by Farley Simpson. So anyone can check a contest, not only the person who added it. And if you've checked a contest, then that little image is shown here right next to the version that you checked. So this version 6 was checked now, and this version 4 was checked by me earlier. Okay, so let's just go back to the contest. Okay, so we should now not see it on this list anymore, because it's been checked. So that one is not shown here anymore. And if we go and look at the list for the USA, we should be able to see it. There's the trip to Tuscany. Okay. So now we've made some changes, and we've seen it was recorded in the change history. We have checked the contest. But what if we don't like these changes that were made? So what if I'm Farley and I don't like those changes and I want to go back to the old version? Then you simply click on this restore button, and that says it will take this contest back to version 5. And you just confirm. And it's back the way it was. So yeah, now if you see in this change history, you'll see it's now version 7. And it shows that Farley Simpson has undone all those changes that were done before. So that's how easy it is to restore. And we can restore that again and make it back to this version. So it's as easy as that. So it will now go back to version 6. So that's how quick and easy it is to restore a version. And there it's back again. Minimum age 21. So that's how quick and easy it is to restore a contest to a previous version. So as you can see, it is safe to make changes to a contest because the person who added the contest and everyone who edited it and who checked the contest will receive emails to notify them about the changes, and they can easily undo the changes that if you accidentally made a mistake. So don't hesitate to correct a contest if you see a mistake. You'll be helping other members have more accurate information about the contests in the same way that you will benefit when other members fix mistakes. Very soon we'll enable you to filter the contest based on all this information, and for that we're going to really need accurate information, accurate data, and we need your help to keep this data accurate. If you have any questions about this, what I explained today, go to our forum. You can always find the link to our forum right here at the bottom, and then just post the topic there and discuss any questions that you have or any further suggestions that you have. There under using contest chest is the best place to put it. Any further suggestions that you have, we'll gladly want to hear from you. So thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this video.